Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This time, we got another headcanon. This character is created by, you guessed it, Rob the Canadian Royal Hudson. And this is an interesting one because it's a big behemoth. I guess you can put it like that. Anyways, we're going to be looking at Ralph. Now then, let me get into Ralph's backstory, at least how Rob made his backstory. He was originally built to haul heavy goods trains alongside his younger brother, Sam. And if they're siblings, and if that's the case, I'd probably imagine him as being a Blue Ridge. For those of you, Sam is a Blue Ridge, not a big boy. Though I would like to see a big boy locomotive someday. And they worked together happily for many years. Here's being together. Maybe they're like Buck and Jumper from Rexel Jet. But then they had to be separated because Sam had to go to Sodor to build the railway museum. Ralph was heartbroken, but he was eventually shipped to the UK and met Sam, and both of them were overjoyed to see one another. And now they work together happily. Yeah, that's basically his story. And considering that Sam is an occasional visitor, I like to imagine that Ralph is an occasional visitor as well. Well, that's just me, though. Now then, let's get into my headcanon for Ralph. My headcanon for Ralph is that he comes to Sodor whenever any of the strongest goods engines are under the weather, or the trains are just too heavy for him. And Ralph would often double head with them, making the train seem as light as air. And this can get some of the strongest engines in Sodor a bit jealous about him because, well, he pulls heavy goods trains with little to no problem. Rumor has it that they start to think that Ralph is priding himself on being a big engine, which made him feel quite unwelcome. But he reassured them that because of how big he wasn't trying to pride himself as the best big engine ever. He was just there to transport goods trains and have a friendly chat. And after that, they became good friends with Ralph. Though there's a slight bittersweetness that he has to return to his own railway whenever he visits. When he and Sam visit, and collect a long goods train, you could probably assume that it's just and that the long goods train is for them setting off to home. And whenever they're back on their own railway, Ralph thinks of Sodor and all the friends he's made on there. And Sam told him the story about how he helped build a railway museum. Ralph found the story to be utterly fascinating. I was even more excited to learn more about what Sam does during his time on Sodor. Legend has it that you could see both of them double-head a long goods train together. No matter what day they come to Sodor. Ralph is always there to meet the friends he has made on Sodor. What a good character. And that's my headcanon for Ralph. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!